Hi guys, I just actually recorded one video which I have recorded before. It's on HTML tags, and now I hope that I haven't recorded any video with HTML attributes beforehand. And okay, let's get into HTML attributes and let's talk about what are HTML attributes and why we use HTML attributes in our HTML web page. So let's create a tag, for example, link tag. We use a or anchor, and then we say ref is equal to quotation marks, and we close this tag, and then we close this tag like this. Okay, and here you know that in link tag, here whatever we will use in between this link opening tag and link closing tag, whatever we use in between here, is that will be link itself. That will be link. For example, I could write this is link. Okay, so and here in between these quotation marks we add link itself to whatever page we would want to link. So let's add http column / www or www.google.com, for example. Okay, so this will be whenever user will click on this is link, he will be redirected to google.com. And let's save this. Let's go back. Actually, we need to run in Chrome. And then whenever we click, you see we get redirected to google.com website. So this href or href, this is attribute. This is known as HTML attribute. And HTML attribute, this particular HTML attribute, it's kind of default for link tag, but there are other attributes which we can add for different tags. So as for link tag, I will show you it in the second. But basically these attributes allow these HTML elements to perform some action, and these attributes, they are always used in the first or opening tag. As you see, even here in this link tag or anchor tag, this href or href attribute is used in opening tag, and all attributes have some name. Like this attribute has href name, then comes equal sign, and this is the same to all attributes, and then opening quotation mark and closing quotation mark, where in between comes something other. For example, I could show you one more link attribute. If we save this and we go back now, refresh page, if you click on this link, you see that it opens this page in the same tab. It doesn't open like, watch again, we have one tab opened, and if we click this link, you see that this Google site opens in the same tab. But let's say we would want to open it in new tab, we can use target attribute. And there is one more target attribute. Target is equal, and you notice that again when writing this attribute, at first I specify attribute's name, then I give equal sign, and then opening and closing quotation marks. And in between this target attribute I can use underscore blank, okay? And this with this help of this attribute, now browsers will know that if I'm using in link tag target attribute and this target attribute takes underscore blank, this means that it needs to open this particular link in new tab, not in the same page. So let's save this and let's preview it. Now refresh this page and click it, and you see that link got open in new tab, and this our HTML page got opened as well. It didn't open as the same page. So these all are attributes, different attributes. And there is, for example, we could write another attribute which is title attribute, and title attribute allows us to write some title if this particular element is hovered. You can add title attribute to any of your HTML elements. For example, we could say hello, I am title. Okay, and you could write any text, but title attribute is used for adding titles. So let's save this, let's go back, refresh, and now if we hover, you see that this small thing appeared which says hello, I am title. Okay, you see I'm hovering, taking it off, hovering again, and it says hello, I am title. Similarly with images, alt tag or srs or source, those are attributes. If we write image tag img, as we previewed before, we have source, this is attribute alt, this is attribute, then width, this is attribute height. For image tag, all these we previewed as well in previous video or in video when we talked about images. So these are attributes as well, and here if we would want for image we could also use title attribute, and whenever image would be hovered with mouse cursor or with cursor, it would display whatever we write in this attribute. So as we will be looking in further tutorials, ID attribute, which allows us to add IDs, whatever IDs we want to our elements, and then class attribute. This is another attribute. You could add all of them to this image tag if you would want, or and image, and in between here you just notice that all values of these attributes go in between these quotation marks, but names of attributes are those names which go between equal signs. So to create an attribute, you just write attributes name, specify attributes name, equal sign, opening and closing quotation mark, where between you add some value. And we will be looking at ID, like I mentioned, class attribute, source attribute we looked with images, alt attribute as well, with height we as well looked at with images, and title attribute you could add to any HTML element at all. And whenever that element is hovered, whatever you here, whatever you text you will add here, it will be displayed on hover event. It means when you go on that element with your cursor. Yes guys, this is pretty much about attributes, and these are almost all attributes which you can have in HTML. There is not many of them. If there is some more, like there is name attribute as well for forms, but we will be looking at them in further tutorials. So if you found this video useful, please leave a like under this video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and see you in my next video.